Welcome to beautiful Twin Lakes, Colorado. Our first adventure is a 2.5-mile hike to an abandoned resort. Let's go.
Put your hand in my hand, darling, say go. Keep your eyes on the horizon, stay gold. All I need are your eyes, you're my arrow. Now we're running into the wild. I see the
Really just try not to die on this hike. Any hike near water, Feeny is an absolute lunatic around. Just try not to die. Beautiful trail up there, sheltered from the wind. But we're down here, so Feeny can play in the water. Spoiled. We're back on trail. I was gonna break an ankle down there, but man, he is spicy. Oh, he never pulls unless he's near water. And then, game on. Stop on today's adventure is Interlaken Resort. Interlaken Resort is located on Twin Lakes. It's actually an abandoned resort, abandoned back in the 1970s. It was built in the 1890s and was built as a luxury resort. So this place was wild. It had billiards, it had ballrooms, it had lake tours like boat rides and lush lawns under these towering trees with these gorgeous views. I can't imagine how spectacular this was. But in the 1900s, they started damming the upper reservoir, which actually ended up flooding part of the resort. And so they had to build a really expensive road then to get to the resort, and the builder just kept losing money hand over fist every year. Eventually, the property, when the owner died, the property was left to abandonment, turned into a boarding house for a little bit until World War I. And then after World War I, it just kind of fell into disrepair. Since then, San Isabel Forest, National Forest, has actually purchased it. They've moved several of the buildings about 150 feet up from the lake so that they don't flood. They've structurally stabilized them structurally. They've put up windows, like boards on the windows to keep them safe. And now it is a park where you can come and explore. You can't go in the buildings. There is one you can go in that we will, but you can't go in these. So we're gonna go ahead and explore this part of the resort, and then we'll head back and show you the really beautiful house. You can see where the porch would have connected on both the lower and upper levels. I cannot imagine what that view would have been. Actually, yes, I can. guys know I love finding abandoned places and I love imagining what they would have been back in the day, but I do appreciate when they have signs so that you know what you're looking at. So this building behind us is actually a 6-sided privy. It had leather seats. That's how luxurious this was back in the 1800s. Leather seats in the privy. I can't even imagine. I cannot believe this structure exists out here. It is stunning. Like stunning. We were in the middle of nowhere, y'all. Wow. Welcome to Dexter's cabin. This was actually the owner's cabin. He built this for the sole use of his family. He was born in New Orleans, so he brought a lot of the woods and the architecture from the East Coast all the way out here to the middle of nowhere to build this home. The inside is stunning. I completely understand why we're not allowed inside. It looks like maybe it is manned sometimes and they allow tours because there's some like books in there and stuff, but the doors are firmly closed right now. But it is like multicolored inlaid floor, like wood floors, wainscoting, crown molding that is painted like the beautiful painted lady colors. It's an indoor privy, which for back then when it was built would have been a huge thing. It is absolutely stunning, and this view, no wonder why the owner made this his house. Like, you would have had a hard time prying me away from this if it were my house. Wow. I joked with somebody that I wanted to buy it, and he's like, well, it's part of the National Forest. I was like, okay, my joke fell flat. I get it. It's not for sale, but I would love to buy it. I would totally live out here all by myself. Well, not all by myself, would you? Would you? Buddy, I think it's time for a snack. Is it time for a snack? Let's get a snack. Okay, you're just gonna have no snacks left. Okay. Ooh. They're supposed to be for all day. Look at this.
There's a place, a garden for the young, to laugh and dance in safety among the shimmering light and the shade of the trees.
We have just been sitting here enjoying the view, getting a little caffeine in the system, kind of not wanting to leave, wanting to just stay here all day, but we have other things to explore, and we have an appointment, a very special appointment at 4 that we cannot miss. So I think if we want to see other things, kid, that are just as cool as this, I think we need to head on back. It's in front of you, behind you, behind. Yes, good job. We almost missed the best part. You have to come to the beach. Oh my Lanta, the view looking towards the resort is Colorado magic. It is pure Colorado magic. And I almost missed it because there were people on the beach and I knew if Feeny was down here, he'd want to swim. Well, the people left and we've got it all to ourselves. Interlaken's behind us. This is stunning.
And all will be made ready once again. There's a way that seems right to a man till he's in overhead and he don't understand how the plans he made only led him astray. But every good gift come down from above, from the Lord alive like a labor of love upon the child who waits for him. Sometimes you find what you're waiting for is all along just waiting for you to turn around and reconcile. That it may be broken down, all the bridges burn like an old ghost town. But this, my son, can be made new.
like the perfect beach too. There's no rocks, it's nice and shallow. Like this is the perfect dog beach. We could stay here for literal hours. This just exists. This just is like a regular day for Colorado. She's like, yep, this is me. Stunning, 10 out of 10. Excellent. Oh, he just shook all over the Insta. 360. Whew. That was a good one, kid. Oh, it's hot. Let's put these down. Close it. Back to the truck. A little later than I thought, but not as late as I thought. So there we go. We did good. We kibbutzed it. We moved it. So we're gonna keep moving it. And I'm gonna drive a couple miles around the lake and we're gonna go into Lake City proper. It's starting to get a little busy. So the trail was great. It was one of those trails that there were people on it, but it wasn't like overly crowded, which is great because it was just like pretty much single track. So that can get real hard with the dog real quick. But it's a beautiful, beautiful day. Whoops, sorry guys. And it is Memorial Day weekend, so I think there's a lot of people on holiday. All right. Oh, I needed this so bad. I forgot my chapstick. Okay, let's go to Lake City. Or Twin Lakes. Have I been calling it Lake City the whole time? Lake City's on the other side. We're planning to go there. Twin Lakes. Let's go to Twin Lakes and detangle my hair. My God, this town is adorable. How have I never been here? Oh my God, so cute. It is so tiny. So hopefully the hour that I have to spend here, I can do it. I don't know why I'm literally just putting 2 and 2 together to get 4. We're on the other side of Independence Pass. I don't know why I didn't connect the dots. Like, I'm really good with geography and I'm really good with my mining towns, but for some reason it just took a minute. We'll blame the early morning. But we are on the other side of Independence Pass. So Twin Lakes actually was born out of a ghost town, Dayton, the ghost town, and it was actually a connecting point between the now Aspen and the mining town of Leadville. And so it was kind of a connection point. So you could get off the stagecoach here, you could stay in a hotel, you could go to the saloon. If you were really wealthy, you could go to Interlaken, and then you could go on to Leadville if that's where you were going. It's really famous for trout. Like, there's trout fishing all over here. I don't know why. I'm just now putting that together, but that is Twin Lakes. So we are literally in the connecting point, a mining boom town for, I believe, silver, between now Aspen, and we did some ghost towns in Aspen last year. I'll link that video up above. It was really cool. So between those ghost towns, well, not ghost towns, they weren't ghost towns, I always say that, but mining towns, and yeah, you get what I'm saying. It's a connection point, and I'm just happy I did the math, okay? If you know me, you know I'm happy. I'm on a boardwalk. So these buildings seem to be a part of the visitor center, so they're all locked and shut down, and the visitor center's right over here. So I think now we're gonna go ahead and just walk through the little town and check it out after we check this one out. Mama's happy. Twin Lakes reminds me a little bit of Silverton with the dirt roads and the miners' houses. It kind of smells similar because I think of the water. You have the water, and then you have a lot of snow melt, and then the old wood and iron. Yeah, it definitely has that feel. It is tiny, so we're definitely going to be able to walk the whole thing pretty quickly. Okay, that's it. We got chased out by an off-leash dog from one of the roads, and we're not gonna go back there. But that's it, that's the town. It's so tiny. I think I'm gonna put Feens in the car, and I'm gonna go to the general store, check it out, see if they have stickers. But what a tiny, cute little town. There's mining cabins, there's like painted ladies, there's shacks, it kind of looks like some New Orleans style, which kind of makes sense if Dexter, the guy who built Interlaken, also had some properties here because he was from New Orleans, so kind of makes sense to have a little French Quarter feel. But wow, what a cute town with one of the most impressive views. There are 3 properties for rent, and I'm feeling like maybe I need to be a resident of Twin Lakes. Maybe. I did some damage at the general store. Got 2 t-shirts, stickers, ice cream for Feens and I. I actually need a t-shirt. I'm sweating. It is so hot, and I didn't pack one. So that's why I grabbed a t-shirt. But then they had an Independence Pass long sleeve that I really liked. So grabbed that, and then I had to get ice cream. Honestly, stores like this, or like towns like this, they're so tiny. I try to support them. So I'd rather give my money here than anywhere else. It's okay, it's just the wind. Let me get a spoon. Okay, do you want to sit and dive? I missed you. I can't. It was one of the most chaotic ice creams I think we've ever had. The wind just decided to nonstop gust, and Feens doesn't like gusting wind, not like that. So it was chaos, pure chaos, but it was very good ice cream. That general store is adorable. I would stay in this cute little town all day, all summer, if I could. It's adorable. It's population 23. I think Feeny and I should be 24 and 25. It's adorable, but it is 3:08. I've got that appointment at 4, so we need to get on the road. The best part about this is I had planned a whole nother ghost town for this day, but it's like I don't know myself. I spend forever at places, so I can never squeeze as much in as I want to squeeze in, and this is my only time over the pass this trip. I know, first world problems with the girl who lives in the RV and gets to travel all the time. I know. All right. It's psychotic. So we made it to Leadville, Colorado with about 20 minutes to spare. So that is perfect because we're gonna go ahead and just walk the town. I love this town. The history here, the just raucous nature that it used to be. Like, it used to be a wicked little town, and I don't know, I love walking through it, all the history, the buildings. So we'll just flip you guys through it pretty quick. We've been here before. I am so sad we don't have extra time because I saw some new parts on the Mineral Belt Trail with some mines that I haven't seen before. I would adore staying longer, but alas, we cannot. So let's just do a quick little walking tour of the town. Right, that was too quick. I want to stay here for hours and hours and just go explore the Mineral Belt Trail, go to Turquoise Lake, but I have a 5-hour drive home and it is 4:20 and I definitely don't want to be doing too many of the passes in the dark, so I gotta go. But no trip to Leadville is complete without two things, in my humble opinion. One, Zemelli. So I wear my orange one nonstop, and actually I had the merino one on today. My orange one is, and I'm not re-smelling it, which is what they call recycling it, because it just is like worn in perfectly. My purple one, for some reason, I bought an extra small, so it fits a little tighter, so I don't wear it all the time. So I got 2 of the V2s. You can get the merinos online now, and you can only get these in store. So I went ahead and went with these. I got teal and I got yellow. And I'm super excited. I've been waiting for yellow to come back for like years. The original yellow that I like is a little deeper, but I'm obsessed. And then the other thing is a pizza from High Mountain Pies. If you've been around this channel a while, you know that this is my 3rd time having this on this channel, the exact same thing, because it's amazing. And actually the funny thing is when I sold, where'd I put it? When I sold the teardrop, they wanted me to keep my stickers on, but that meant I missed my High Mountain Pie sticker. So I got a new one. But we got the pie last year. As I left, I ran into a new mine, and we ate up there. But today I think I'm heading out that way. So I think you guys don't know what that way is. I'm heading out the way I came in, and there's some pull-offs, some like really scenic pull-offs. I think I might stop at one of those. I've got Feeny's dinner. He needs some extra water, and I think we might just eat there. So, all right, let's go. I'm starving. It smells so good. So good. Bye, Leadville. So sad. Well, the spot I wanted to stop at, which has a sign that I've been like dying to read because it says something about 1806 Christmas. A cop had pulled over a trucker and they were blocking the entire entrance, and I didn't really think that was wise to like pull in there and be like, can y'all move? So we're still trying to find some place to pull over that's nice. Phoenix can be off a leash. Pizza smells so good. I'm actually kind of borderline hangry. So I hope I find one soon. It took me way too long to find a place to pull over, but we did. We have a beautiful view of a ski resort. Sun is setting, and finally, my friends, we have the Bacchanalia from High Mountain Pies, which has spinach and onion and roasted grapes, believe it or not, and cheese, of course. It's like a white sauce. Oh. And then we have wings. I don't normally eat wings, but their wings here are exceptional. We are feeling much more human. We have stretched our legs, we have eaten good food, and now we've got about 2 hours back to the pod. So I hope you all enjoyed hanging out with me and Feens today as we explored Twin Lakes, Leadville, and Interlaken. There we go. I couldn't remember. I was like, where did we go? What did we do? And we will see you guys on the next adventure, wherever the road may take us.
Into the wild.